Hi everyone, welcome to our final presentation. It's nice to be here and to share a bit of our collaborative journey with you. We are students from two universities working together in his project from la Universidad de Córdoba. Our group members are Juan, Esteban, Contreras, Elizabeth Carvajal and Roxana, Cogollo. From Universidad de Nariño we are Nicolás, Hernández and I am Sara, Meneses. Our project focuses on el Kusillo from past Nariño, a joyful and traditional character from the Carnaval de Negros y Blancos, also called el oso festivo or Kusillo. This figure represents playfulness, humor, and the deep connection between humans and nature. Through his dance and laurel, Kusillo reminds people of the earth's vitality and of the importance of community celebration in harmony with a natural world. Our collaboration between Universidad de Nariño and Universidad de Córdoba seeks to explore how cultural symbols like el Kusillo and teach us about human-nature relationship and how this connection can inspire new community-rooted forms of education.
We want to give something different, not just a one natural element. We want to give a character that throughout him we have a lot of elements, natural elements. The Kusillo is a character primarily known for his appearances at the black and white carnivals, but he also appears at the regional festival of Nariño, so he is well known in the Andean community. He is a familiar figure at festivals like the Pan celebration, for example. You should come and see him at one of the festivals in the town of Nariño. They are so beautiful. The Kusillo costume is humanoid, but incorporates animal features such as the snake, the fox, and the most important, the monkey. The playful antics, especially come of the monkey, that are the Kusillo's defining characteristics. The Kusillo doesn't speak with words, but with gestures, jumps, laughter, and imitations. We want to highlight this alternative form of language, the form of communication, this body language that comes from of animals, from how nature expresses itself without voice, but with full of movements and energy.
From the University of Córdoba, we see the Kusillo not only as a cultural guardian, but also as a teaching partner. His dance, his laughter, and his colors can become tools for learning, ways to understand how stories, art, and emotions connect us with nature. When we bring the Kusillo into the classroom, we invite students to think about the environment as something alive, not an object to study, but a being to learn with. Through his spirit, we can teach sustainability, creativity, and respect for our roots.
Our lesson plan focuses on interdisciplinary learning. We integrate English environmental education in order to help a student explore how culture represents nature. Activities include storytelling, drawing, and role-play, where a student expresses what the Kusillo means to them and how he teaches harmony between people and the natural world. In this way, teaching becomes a bridge, a meeting point between ancestral knowledge and modern classroom.
Finally, this project reminds us that education is also an act of care. When we learn from local traditions like the Kusillo, we build a dialogue between generations and ecosystems. Our goal is not only to teach about nature, but to teach with nature, to see her as a collaborator, as a storyteller, and as a friend. From Córdoba to Nariño, this shared work shows us how community and education can partner with the earth to imagine a more relational and sustainable future.
According to the educational proposal, we wanted to bring El Kusillo's vibrant energy into the classroom. Our lesson plan, called Learning with the Spirit of the Kusillo, combines English, environmental education, and art to help students understand that nature is not just around us, it lives within us. Through the story of El Kusillo, we show that laughter, creativity, and celebration can also be forms of knowledge. In our proposal, students explore how the Kusillo's joy connects humans and nature, and how traditions can teach us about sustainability and cultural identity. When the classroom becomes a space of dialogue between culture and environment, students begin to feel that learning can be alive, not limited to textbooks, but growing through experience, art, and reflection.
Our lesson uses El Cusillo's story as a bridge between community knowledge and school learning. Students participate in creative activities such as storytelling, drawing, and mask making with recycled materials. Each tag invites them to express how they see the connection between culture and nature. For example, how colors, sounds, and emotions reflect the spirit of the earth. Through reflective questions in English like, what can we learn from the earth? Or how does our culture protect nature? Students use language not only to communicate but to think critically. The goal is to help them realize that every story, like the Kusillos, is also an ecological message. That our joy, our traditions, and even our celebrations are a way of caring for the planet. Teaching in this way transforms education into something more human and holistic, where knowledge, emotion, and nature meet.
This collaboration also helped us reflect on three important questions. First, how can human-nature relationships transform the way we teach and learn in our communities? Well, we believe that when we see nature as a teacher, not as a resource, education becomes more emotional, creative, and connected to real life. Nature reminds us that every leaf, every sound, every dance carries a lesson about balance and coexistence. Second, what did we learn from the WhatsApp community-based learning project? We learned that technology strengthens collaboration when used consciously, can strengthen collaboration. Even though we were in different regions, the WhatsApp group became a space for dialogue, reflection, and creation. It allows us to listen, to exchange perspectives, and to build a sense of community through words, images, and shared ideas. Finally, what recommendation would we give for similar future projects? Well, we would recommend continuing to connect university and communities through art, ecology, and culture. Collaborative projects like this one not only expand academic knowledge, they also remind us that education can help the distance between people and nature. Our experiences with El Kusillo show us that learning is most powerful when it comes from joy, respect, and the desire to live in harmony with the earth.